everybody. It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. We're here for a quick Love Island USA check-in. The episode last night, it was a good one. It was a good one. You know, I did my predictions the day before, and your girl was wrong. Your girl was wrong. I thought Serenity was up and out of the villa, but Serenity is safe, and I'm very happy for her. I'm happy that she'll have the opportunity to try to find love because I personally don't see it for her and Tyler, but she's safe. And she can get a couple of rotations, maybe a couple of men to shuffle their way through, and she might find a match. But let's talk about the episode at hand. In the beginning, we got the aftermath of Val and Jesse. Like I said, I'm happy. Y'all, I was trying to vote yesterday. I know yesterday was a voting day, and I registered to vote. You know, I downloaded the app and everything. But when I went to hit the voting tab, it just was circling and circling. And I was like, okay, is it so many people trying to vote and the app is locked up? Get in the comments, get in the chat. Let me know if you all had an issue trying to vote, because I really was trying to vote Jesse off the island. I really was. But anyway, so pretty much for the most part of the episode, Tyler, I was calling him Tarzan the other day. I apologize, but I learned his name is Tyler. And that'll be easy to memorize because he has the curly hair like Big Brother Tyler. So Tyler and Tyler. Got it. He got to ask two of the ladies out on a date. And of course, he asked the two ladies that were perceived to be single, which is Val and Serenity. He asked Valerie out first. I didn't see any chemistry with him and Valerie. Valerie was doing her best flirting. I think she's used to men falling for her. What do they call it? Feminine wiles, like that little smile. And what I love about Valerie is she looks people dead in their eyes when she speaks to them. And that's very intriguing. That's very captivating. So I was kind of surprised, but I noticed Tyler did this with Valerie and Serenity. When he gives a compliment, he looks off to the side like, you're the most beautiful woman on the island. Like, if this is the most beautiful woman on the island, why aren't you looking at her? Why aren't you gazing into her eyes? And let's get on to Serenity. So Serenity went next. And Serenity was feeling kind of self-conscious. She has that thing with Deb where they feel kind of down about themselves. Pick it up, ladies. Be bad bitches. Get the confidence together. But Serenity kind of felt like, oh, well, he asked Val out first, but he was like, I saved the best for last. And so that perked her right up. And they claim to have this chemistry where they're constantly laughing and their conversations flow very easy. But again, I noticed when it came to Tyler and Serenity, he would say that same bullshit. You're so beautiful. You're so funny. You're so easy to talk to. But he can't look at her in her eyes. He would look at her in the eye and then look off to the side. He'll say something and then look. So I'm like, he's lying. Judge Judy taught me that a long time ago. When people get to eye shifting, when they can't look you in their eyes when they're talking and you ask them a direct question or they're saying something meaningful, they're probably lying. But I don't mind you lying to keep Serenity in the house. Now, what took me aback was fucking Andy and Sydney. That came out of left field for me. Now, yesterday I did tell you all that, you remember a couple of days before, because you know this shit come on damn near every day. Sydney was in the house crying her eyes out over Isaiah. And Isaiah said they weren't compatible. And we just knew good old Val was going to pick Isaiah. I'm surprised Isaiah didn't pick Val, but I guess it was kind of like, well, bitch, you ain't pick me, I ain't picking you. But we'll get to that at the recoupling. So I always felt like they weren't a match, but it seems like once Val didn't pick Isaiah, that's when he decided, okay, let me focus on Sydney. Let me get in where I fit in with Sydney. So at least I could rotate, make it a couple of rounds to some more women shuffle through here. So they were kissing in the mouth at night, cuddling, hugging, all this good stuff. And then bam, here comes Andy talking about, I want to chat with Sydney. I'm kind of feeling Sydney. I don't know what's going on. Is that child named Mallory or Mandy? That's who should have got voted off the island because I don't even remember her name. But anyway, I knew once I think it's Mandy. I was calling her Mallory. Correct me in the chat or the comments if I had a child name wrong. We don't get to see the show again until tomorrow. So I just knew Andy and Mandy or Mallory were gonna kind of work it out because they kind of seem on the same vibe of family and mama's boy, and she kind of seemed like a daddy's girl, you know. So I kind of thought they would mesh, but Andy said, I got eyes for Sydney, and he shot his shot, and they actually had a little bit of chemistry, and they, you know, it ain't nothing for them all to kiss in the mouth. So kissing in the mouth don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing on this show. They done already kissed everybody anyway. But, you know, I'm happy for Sydney because I kind of felt like Isaiah was playing her to the left anyway and just kind of holding on to Sydney until somebody else came along. So I'm happy Sydney found somebody else. But okay, let's fast forward to the recoupling because ain't nothing really else go on until we got to the recoupling. And that's pretty much what I was looking for the episode for anyway. So I think Timmy went up first. Timmy and Zeta, bam, done. Cool. Over with. Jesse, he gets up and picks Deb. Deb, if you want him, I wouldn't want a man that could play. He done already showed you he play in the field. He already showed you he'll tell one and the other, and then whichever one falls through is the one he gonna go with. I wouldn't want his ass Deb, and as soon as I figure out how to vote and I can get in to vote, I'm voting his ass off. So Deb, for your sake, I hope you connect with somebody else. Because Jesse, I want to go home. He ain't there for love. Jesse can't even give us good TV. He can't hold any kind of conversation, anything intelligent. I don't think this man has an independent thought in his mind. I want him off. I want him off the show. I hope y'all voting like me and he'll be gone. But anyway, Jesse and Deb. Up next, I believe this is when Andy stands up, and we think Andy is going to pick Mallory or Mandy, whatever her name is. And he says, I'm picking Sydney. And Sydney was here for it, and they kissed in the mouth, I believe. And I was like, ooh, Mallory's face was cracked. Isaiah's face was cracked. And my face, I mean, I guess my face really wasn't cracked because I seen this coming, but I didn't think Andy was going to do it. And, you know, I'm good. I'm here for the mess. So go on, Andy. Pick who you love. Pick who you want. So Sydney and Andy are now a new couple. I can't wait to see the aftermath of this next week. Hey, Davion. So Isaiah is up next to pick. And I just knew Isaiah was going to pick Val because him and Val had a thing before. What's the child? Jesse. You know, I thought Val was going to pick Isaiah over Jesse anyway. See, Val, that's where you messed up. You picked the dummy. Andy surprised you, Davion. He surprised me too. I didn't think Andy had it in him. He was kind of corny to me. I didn't think he had it in him, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So I don't know if Isaiah was like, let me pick Mallory. You pick my girl, so I'm picking yours. I don't know if it was some of that because I don't see Isaiah and Mallory, Mandy. I'm going to figure out the child name one day. I didn't see them having any chemistry, so you should have picked Val, Isaiah. At least you know you have some chemistry with Valerie. But no, he picked Mandy, and it is what it is. And so she was just happy to be there. I think they wanted the dramatic moment of who is Tyler going to pick, because if Isaiah would have picked Val, then we knew Tyler was going to pick Serenity. So whatever. I'm surprised Tyler didn't ask Mallory for a date or a chat. Mandy. Her name Mandy, Davion. It should be Mallory. I want to call her Mallory so bad. But anyway, yeah, the mama's boy came out of the show. He did. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Felipe chose Courtney, but we knew that was going to happen. And so now we're at the choice of all choices. Who is Tyler going to pick? Is Tyler going to pick, what's the child name? Serenity or Valerie? I just knew Serenity was going home, but he said he wanted to be with Serenity, and I'm happy for it. Bye, Valerie. Good luck next time. I wanted Valerie to stay because I felt like she's a different personality. I feel like every girl outside of maybe Zeta, from Mandy, Deb, Sydney, all of them have the same personality. And at least Valerie was a wild card. She was mysterious. She gave us something new. Ugh, I'm I didn't want Valerie to go home, but it is what it is. Next week we get two new black people coming on the show, and I'm here for it. They look gorgeous. The woman, all I saw was her braids. I can't wait to look at her hair. It looks amazing. And the guy kind of looks like Timmy, but I still think Timmy looked better. But we'll look at him some more tomorrow night. It's amazing that this show comes on every day. Now Saturday, y'all got me. That was a rerun. So it really don't come on every day. I'm not here for um the reruns, the cliff notes. No, just give me the new recoupling episodes. But I can't wait to see how they spice this up with the new people. I wonder if Timmy is gonna get tempted. I don't believe Jesse is interested in a black girl, so I don't think Jesse, Deb, you good. But it looked like Felipe might be tempted. Maybe Serenity, maybe she might be tempted. I don't know, but I'm here for it. I like the flips and the flops. I love when they switch it up. Hey, Eric. Um, Man, I'm truly surprised with Tyler. I am too. I didn't see it with him and Serenity, but I don't think Tyler likes any of the ladies. Like, I don't think right now Tyler wants anybody in the house. He just wants to be there to get a couple more to shuffle through. And he gonna play with Serenity until somebody catches his eye, comes through. So he chose Maddie to be nice. I wouldn't have been nice. I would have chose Val. Yes, Val was spicy. I would have chose Val. At least give me some chemistry because Maddie don't want you. Brother and sister is the first on this USA version. A brother and sister. Who's brother and sister? The two new people are brother and sister. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, I guess they do everything else on TV. I don't know if I would want my brother being in the bedroom with me and walking around. I mean, I guess you go on family vacations, but I'm sitting up here, cuddling and kissing and humping on the man. I don't know if I want my brother in the bed, two beds over. I don't know, but do what y'all do on TV. Hey, Eric. Jesse definitely does. He definitely doesn't want chocolate like that. I don't think he want dark chocolate, white chocolate, milk chocolate. I think Jesse does not like black women, and let's just call it what it is. I don't think he. Deb, you ain't got an issue next week, girl. You ain't got no issues. Your man don't want the new girl. Don't worry. It will be the girls choosing next week, so we will see. My only issue when the girls get to pick, see, Valerie would have been spicy enough to leave her man. These women right now give me, I'm sticking on to who chose me. I'm holding on to who I got to hold on to. And I don't like that. I would take a chance. I would take a chance, but like I don't see Zeta leaving Timmy. Sydney is definitely not about to leave Andy after she just got chose. Mandy might make a choice. Serenity might make a choice, but all these women give me, I'm gonna pick who I was with. So that's why we needed Mallory in there to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, I like the two new ones. They look good. Brother and sister. Okay. I would not want my sister. Right. I wouldn't want my brother in the next bed watching me make out and shit in the middle of the night and hearing my moans and groans. But and how that's gonna work when they gotta do the kissing booth and gotta kiss everybody in the mouth? That's nasty. I guess they could skip over they sister. I don't know. This show a mess. Y'all know I'm new to it. This my second season watching it. It's a mess and I love it. Do I like Isaiah? I do. I like everyone in there. The only person I don't like is Jesse. And I was trying to vote his ass off the island yesterday, but I couldn't get my voting to come up on the app. It kept circling around. I guess everybody was trying to vote. But Jesse is the only person I don't like. So I'm here for Isaiah. I think Isaiah looks better than Andy, but because I like a little bit of a tattoo too. I like a little bit of a bad boy look as well. Andy looks too squeaky clean, and that mama's boy would have turned me all the way off. But I like Isaiah, and he might rock with the new girl. I don't know how many new people get to come next week. I'm assuming we're going to get more than just those two. Sydney might make a choice if Isaiah don't back down. I don't think so. Isaiah doesn't give me the type where if you walk away from me, I'm about to go, as the word of the show is pressure. I'm about to go apply pressure. No, I think Isaiah gives me the type I'm going to move around because he has the confidence to move around and make Sydney jealous and see if Sydney comes back on her own. But I don't think he's going to be trying to fight for Sydney. No. He's going to try to make Sydney jealous. If he even really cares about Sydney, I don't think he even cared about her in the first place. I know that's gross, Eric, but they the one who had a kissing booth game. They the ones who kiss everybody in the mouth on this show. Just hold on. You will get to vote on favorite couples soon, so Jesse might get to bounce that week. But it wouldn't let me. Did you get to vote, Devion? I was in the app and I tried to vote a couple of times last night and it just kept circling and it wouldn't get to wherever you could vote. So I said, forget it. Because I damn sure want to vote Jesse off. But that's it, you all. I'm here for Love Island. We'll be back into it, I guess, in a few days. The new episode comes on tomorrow. We will get to meet the siblings. I can't wait to meet them. I forgot their names already. I'll learn about tomorrow. And I can't wait to see how they shake up the house. I feel like Zeta and Timmy might be in a little bit of trouble, but they need to be shooken up a little bit. I hate when they rock out with the same people from the beginning all the way to the end. Like, switch it up a little bit, test the waters and see, come back together, whatever. But anyway, you all, I got a lot of talking to do tonight. I know y'all be back for Big Brother. Big Brother will be at 7, but I'm about to do Real Housewives of Atlanta real quick. So I'm about to let y'all go. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Love Island is a long season, and your girl gonna be here the whole summer reviewing it. So go ahead and hit subscribe. If you're interested in Real Housewives of Atlanta, I'm about to click off, but you could click back on, and we'll get into Marlo and her bullshit. And I can't wait to talk about Big Brother at 7. I know y'all want to talk about Big Brother. So much juiciness to discuss. So come back at 7 if you want to get into Big Brother 24. But until then, I will probably see you all Wednesday night for the next episode of Love Island. So until then, bye.